And here we are in sunny Sarasota with all my sassy sisters. You say that 3 times fast and see what happens.
Scissors.
And that's only because you had that stuff.
Oh, yeah, I had Bola Vapicelli.
We're not going to let you have any anymore. Y'all just don't know this, but let me tell you, she's kind of like a gremlin. You get her drunk, and she starts changing things, and if you get her wet, then she really starts looking weird. So we call her our gremlin Betty.
You know what? I'm pretty sure that's not me. I'm pretty sure that's going to be our guest this evening.
Oh, tell us about our guest this evening.
We have a beautiful guest. She would be one of the co-founders of SASSY Sisters.
Which proves, in fact, she is as crazy as we think she is.
Indeed, but we love her.
Absolutely. Okay. Because if you're not a little bit crazy, you can't handle this stuff. Trust me.
A little bit crazy and a whole lot of love in your heart.
Absolutely.
I think tonight we're going to find out where the sassy came from. Sisters.
And in case you're wondering who that was that just piped in, that was our own founder, KARI MYRONIUK. And God bless her for being here. I don't have to get it right. I've had some of that Brett.
Bola Vapicelli.
Is that what that is?
I really don't know.
I don't know.
KARI, somebody's got to chime in and give you the correct pronunciation of what you're drinking.
There's pink stuff.
It's the pink stuff that you drank last week.
I know. I liked it. I bought 3 bottles.
Yeah, but now we're back on our KARI's boring Babalo Bapicelli.
Babalo Papicelli.
Yes.
Okay, that works.
If you listen to our show on a regular basis, you'll know that is the Bola of Valpolicella, or otherwise affectionately known as
She's Babalo because she just learned how to pronounce it herself.
Right.
So
whatever it is, it's red, it's got alcohol, we drink it, it's lovely.
And now she's really proud of herself because that's the only Italian word she knows.
I think all wines she can definitely pronounce.
Salute. I can say
salute.
I can say
okay, we'll let you do that.
When I go to Italy, I lived vicariously through that.
Oh, okay. That's where they drive around on little hair dryers and you go.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that.
So who are we?
We are the Sassy Sisters of Sarasota, as I said, here in wonderful, sunny Sarasota at the Center of the Arts and Humanities building. And we are so grateful for our Sassy Sisters who come and gather together once a month just to be able to do these shows, and we love them for it.
And we're very appreciative of your time and allowing us to do this. We love being on Society Bites Radio.
Oh, honey, this reminds me
of being the interviewee. I'm usually the interviewer.
Yeah, well, and you do it so well. People need to find out who KARI is.
I don't know if they're ready for that.
Well, they're going to be now.
So real quick, I just need to know, so we can clarify for some of our listeners, who the heck are you?
Oh,
who the heck are you anyway?
KARI. See, here we go.
Who are you?
All right, I'm Katie O'Neill. I am not anybody in Sassy Sisters. I'm just a sister.
She is a sassy sister.
I'm just a sister. That's it.
She happens to own Society Bites Radio. She's our producer.
We are just
She's
nothing.
The best thing ever. She helps us create the show every single week. She is a hard worker, and she is absolutely adorable. Sassy as hell.
You guys are you're way too good to me. I am so humbled by everything you guys do. This is an organization that, if you've never heard of it, I highly suggest that you get online and you start looking this up, because Sassy Sisters is an amazing organization, and there's a lot more to it than just a bunch of ladies that get together and drink or have dinner. They support some of the most wonderful charities you could ever imagine, and one of them I have to mention right off the bat is Our Mother's House. Nicole.
She's raising her hand over there.
Thank you for introducing me, ladies. Just saying.
Oh, by the way, my co-host tonight is Nicole Lopez. She is the second most crazy sister.
Yes, I am. And I would also...
You're the one we don't talk about.
It's all right. I'm fine with that because...
The redhead stepchild.
Yeah, one way or the other, I'm going to be showing my face.
Absolutely.
So
if not your ass first.
That's right. I am the Inglewood, actually, Sassy Sister hostess when we do actually get back to normal.
And we miss that.
Yes. Oh, I completely forgot where I was going. Oh, I was going with our mother's house.
Yes.
I just wanted to say that's actually how I ended up with Sassy Sisters.
And there you have it.
Was because of our mother's house.
Tell us that story real quick, Nicole.
Yep, real quick. Before I did Sassy Sisters, I worked at a daycare, and the daycare that I worked at helped provide child care for our mother's house.
Can you tell us a little bit about our mother's house real quick and why that's so important to the Sassies?
I'm going to do my best after having that Bupacella Vapicelli. I would say that is a nonprofit organization that is in Venice and basically it is helping mothers, single parent mothers with children under the age of homeless, I do apologize, homeless mothers, and they do have children under the age of 3. And that's why I was also helping, at that time, helping to provide child care. They do help them with life skills. They help to achieve self-sufficiency. They teach them life skills that perhaps maybe they didn't learn. And I personally have worked with many of those women, and they got degrees in many different areas that they were successful. They were able to get out of debt. They bought their own car, and their children are growing up in homes that are loving and caring. It's an amazing organization.
Sassy Sisters is an amazing organization, and in concurrence with what Nicole has to say, most of our Sassy Sisters, or maybe not most, but a great number of them, were single mothers. And I can tell you from my own experience as a single mother, I would have given my eye tooth for an organization like Our Mother's House who could have helped me get a leg up, not a hand out. And there's such a huge difference, and our Sassies are so proud, and they're so good at what they do. And to help these young ladies is amazing. And without further ado, let's talk to our founder, Kim
MYRONIuk.
I will never get that right.
Rubella Vapicelli.
I know.
Go on record to say my name is KARI MYRONIuk.
Thank you.
It's just fine. How are you doing? How are you doing, Kate?
I'd do better if I hadn't mispronounced your name so badly twice.
It's okay.
Love you.
Yeah, once is bad enough, but I did it twice, so I really had my butt kicked over that.
No problem.
Carrie, could you give us a quick rundown with our Sassy Sisters? I mean, how did you come up with the name of Sassy Sisters, first of all?
Which is really cool. The name of Sassy Sisters?
Yes.
Well, actually, my co-founder, Kim, came up with that name. She's not here tonight. She's under the weather, and we miss her very much. And thank you guys for stepping in to, help us with that. She came up with Sassy Sisters. We are a great team. I came up with a logo. We thought of all different things. We wanted a group that was not so serious, that didn't take themselves so seriously. There are a lot of women that do it. Groups, and you're driving there, and you're just dreading it, going, "Oh my gosh, what am I going to say? It looks so stupid. I feel so stupid." So we wanted something that was less intimidating, more welcoming, more fun. The key word is fun. And so when we were thinking about a name, I was thinking about girlfriends. Because you do end up making a lot of your friends.
We're all very close.
I mean, we're all very close. We're all girlfriends. So Kim one day just said Sassy Sisters, and it was like, that's it. We're sassy, we're brassy, we're savvy, we're amazing.
But we love each other like sisters.
And we're sisters. And, the fact that everything's pink, we love everything pink. And it just came out great, and it's just caught on.
How many years now?
We were founded in July of 2015, so 5.5 years.
5.5 years.
It's been a whirlwind, but yeah, we started out with just maybe 10 women in a little group.
Let me ask you this question. Because of our current events at this point, I mean, we're all dealing with COVID. Everybody's stuck at home. Nobody can do squat. And we're all feeling the effects. How have we been able to connect with our sassies in the interim?
Well, it's been difficult, but thank you to Zoom. Whoever created Zoom was a genius, because it's just almost like being in the same room. So Kim and I had to really kind of rethink everything when it started, and we thought, well, let's try what we call a cyber social, where we just meet on Zoom and everybody gets up there. And so all of a sudden, the cyber social is the thing. Everybody's on cyber socials. And the nice thing about that is that, normally we have 5 different chapters. So everything from Bradenton, which is north of us, if you're not familiar with the Sarasota area, down to Inglewood, which is south.
Very south.
And so a lot of those women never met each other. We had 200, members at one point. They didn't meet each other. They would go to one or the other. So when we started the cyber social, all of a sudden these women were starting to meet each other, and it became just a great little way to connect. We feel like we're connecting. We all have a glass of wine, and we plan on continuing the cyber social after we start the in-person socials again, because now we also have members that are in other states. We have one member in Colorado, we have another member in Michigan, we have another in South Carolina, but, we all belong to the same Facebook group, and we all are on the cyber social, so it's everything's cyber now. You can build your business.
It's all the same family.
We're all sisters. Yes.
Sisters.
Mm-hmm.
I look at it as a fact that now if I go to Colorado, I'm going to go find that sassy sister, whoever you are.
Yep,
I'm
she's
going to be looking
amazing.
you up when things are fine. And
Because we're going to be traveling that direction, on vacation. We want to meet our sassy sisters.
Someday we'll be on vacation again. Won't that be nice?
Oh, it'll be
we're going to
wonderful.
get there. We're going to get there, ladies.
Kari, let's talk a little bit about where you came from and how you ended up here as a founder, and let's talk about what you do for a living.
What do you want to talk about first?
I kind of want to go.
I want to know about you. I want to know about you.
Yeah, but I want to go back in time.
Back in time?
Back in time a little bit?
I think so. I think back in time is good.
I would really like to know, because I think a lot of women out there are going to be like, oh, I so remember this time frame. But, all right, ladies, we got our boyfriends on the mind. And I'm pretty sure we all have those memorable.
And we do have
memorable I've got a few memorable boyfriends.
I bet you do.
Here's the deal.
Yeah, this is a sassy blonde with big, beautiful blue eyes.
So I grew up in Minnesota.
Yeah, in Minnesota.
I got blue eyes, blonde hair, with freckles on my face.
Scandinavian background.
When I was younger.
She's hot.
So yeah, no, not anymore. But so I grew up with parents that were okay. So the first thing you need to know about me is I'm 100% Swedish, and my parents brought me to Sweden to live for a year when I was 8. And I learned the language. I learned different.
Do you remember any of it?
I remember every single bit of it, because it was so traumatic. Because they threw me into a school that didn't know any English, and I didn't know any Swedish. And in 2 months, I was fluent. And we were in the southern portion of Sweden, which has a southern accent, believe it or not, close to Denmark, which is very guttural. So we had this guttural accent, and I was like a total native. I had all these friends. I still have friends there. And